we're going to probably see that fog be a little bit aggressive at the coast. Now, we see it happening here along the East Bay shoreline. This eventually will rip off and clear out for us. However, along the coast, though, in your travels, particularly around the peninsula, you're going to see a lot of that cloud cover kind of linger a bit, and it'll have effect on temperatures as well. We're at 70 going on for Antioch right now, 58 for Livermore, 59 Concord, East Bay shoreline upper 50s. Not a big surprise there with some lower 50s, meanwhile, up north. Storm Tracker 4, not much to see. This is pretty much what's left over again with the continuation of the afternoon and evening thunder showers that we'll see again this afternoon once we get some daytime heating. That will be in our local mountains as well, or I should say the mountains up around Tahoe and so forth. Here's the onshore wind pop for you right there across the Carquinez Strait, a little bit going to the north as well. Then we get to tomorrow and look at the wind pattern happening here. Boy, that's very compressed happening across the Carquinez Strait. Not so much happening in the west because we're actually going to be losing those more synoptic winds. This is going to be more local winds with the high now kind of locking us in place. Futurecast 4. I have a sneeze coming. That's what that's all about. All right, let's go forward with this. Notice along the coast here, boy, that fog and clouds just don't want to lift, do they? Rest of the bay, you're doing okay. So do want to make that addendum that we do have that aggressive fog that's going to linger in parts near the coast in your travels today. With heating up in the mountains, going to get those scattered showers. That's typical. Then we get into tomorrow. Same deal with the fog in the morning, but don't let that fool you because it's going to be plenty hot. That's when the advisories go into effect that we've been talking about. Tomorrow morning, there again is the rain coverage you can see in the mountains. Today, we're back to that again now. Cloudy at the coast, sunny inland. You'll see some sun coming out in the afternoon at the coast, but just remember that fog a bit more aggressive. Hot inland with a few spots still about 90, but this is an improvement. Early into the week, into midweek, it's a heat advisory warning depending on your location, 100 plus Monday through Wednesday zone. Again, details to be announced, but we're looking for that to be the big hit. Cooling quickly late in the week, returning to the 80s inland by Friday. Next Saturday, by the way, maybe even cooler than today. Ooh, that'll feel good. 69 San Francisco, 74 for Oakland, 82 San Jose. Here's the big map for you. There are a couple spots to make note of. Antioch at 91, but a little bit hotter up here in the North Bay with Santa Rosa around 96 or so. 69 San Francisco, a chilly 60 going on to Half Moon Bay, showing that aggressive fog sticking around. And check out that shot that we began with. We're back to 100 plus Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday too. So that's what the heat advisory thing is back again.
Okay, well, stay indoors with the AC on if you can.
You wouldn't know it this morning in the city, particularly with the fog and all that. You're talking about heat advisory, whatever. Well, they're not in it, but still elsewhere, yes.
Yeah, important distinction there. Thanks a lot, Dave.